I wanted him to, like, really...
I love how that was his comeback. Like, your head's wherever it is. Yeah,
I wanted him to go really far in depth with, like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm. I like the idea of, like, the whole whiteboard thing.
Could Elliot be lamer if he tried?
Maybe he's having both his life, you fuck.
Otaku magazine.
Oh, he's got an Einstein poster. Nerd.
Elliot does work really hard.
Elliot.
I guess I'm happy for you.
Which one's Elliot again? I cannot remember these fucks.
Do.
You just went past. Oh.
Rapey
That's the
one.
weird one. I don't know how I feel about this.
I love how there's a fucking otaku magazine.
Check for clues of him being creepy.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone. And afterward, Summer strong at the broken places. Why does that make me sad?
Okay. Yeah, what's on his computer? Time to conduct my evil plan.
Wow. I remember the show. Crazy.
Yep. Yeah, he likes you clearly, but the question is, does he like you in an innocent I have a crush on you way, or does he like you in a I'm gonna be creepy by the way?
Dark.
Oh no.
Who is it that Elliot's writing about?
Oh, hold up. This is about her probably. Yeah.
I mean,
Elliot is way more artistic than I thought.
That's so it just screams.
not too overly creepy.
Poetry is like, who actually does poetry? Well, it's so.
Are these about me? What the fuck, Elliot?
Yeah. It's getting creepy.
You're about to die.
Yeah. If this is a horror game, you'd turn around and he'd be standing there with like a fucking knife.
Nice.
Gosh. It's like too perfect, right? It's like one of those like too perfect kids.
Mm-hmm.
Chicks, man.
Such a...
Hey, Warren, I remember him. He was nice. I thought he...
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't read the fucking things.
More here than I would have thought.
Hey! Anything else?
Can I close the drawer?
Yeah. Close it.
Yeah. There we go.
No one will ever know. Well, he kept the photo and writes poetry about you so far.
Able to get Elliot to play for me. I guess he's either really good or really bad. I knew Elliot did well in class, but I didn't realize he was here on a full...
Oh, full ride. That's really good.
Lacrosse stick. Don't.
Elliot's kind of preppy in his own way. Maybe he does belong to Black.
Gives me creep vibes.
Yep.
There's more clothes than that, but okay. See, I remember these things, like exactly how closed it was. Break a leg! Literally. Oh, here we go.
Say that half the fun of weed is knowing it's illegal, but I think it's just as awesome over the counter.
David, care to confirm? David? He has his card. It's all legal. Go ahead, say your shit, man.
I really don't understand why it's illegal.
Well, we all know why it's... I do know why it's illegal. A lot of it's the pharmaceutical industries. It's the...
Well, besides that bullshit.
Well, I literally yesterday, I did my... What's up?
Chris Swan just texted back.
Oh, fuck. That's good. Hey. Mm-hmm. Yesterday I did my final presentation on mass incarceration. Mm-hmm. And the big thing is... Nixon And here, you know what? Let's educate. If anyone's hopefully people are watching this. I want to blow your minds. So Nixon, Richard Nixon, started the war on drugs.
Yeah.
And let me just show you a little thing or two. So the war on drugs was, you know, he came out, he declared
marijuana
he said that, but also that, you know, drugs is like public enemy number one. We're going to do that and stuff. Basically, they focused a lot more. Instead of rehabilitation, they moved to a very tough on crime situation. So it was like, you know, like, fuck rehabilitation. We're just going to, you know,
lock these people up.
Lock these people up. It was such a childlike mentality. Just keep locking them up. They'll run out eventually. But the problem with the drug market is they cut out the supply without cutting out the demand. So the demand stayed the same, the supply went down. Normally, and that increases price. Normally, for any other product, that would decrease sales, but drugs people are addicted to. Yep. So all that did was basically make more drugs happen and more traffickers happen. Like a good example is the meth, how meth worked. There was big operations. They started restricting the chemicals for it. This started a bunch of smaller operations, kind of like a Breaking Bad style in your trailer park. They restricted the chemicals even more. That stopped those, but then the Mexican cartels took over, shipped them over here, and that made it even purer because in order to ship it, they needed them in small containers, so the meth was even pure because it was in a smaller container.
Yep.
So it was pure, more addictive, more horrible to your health. It only fucked over things worse. Now, hold on, let's see, war. And I want to show you a quote. I don't know if you've heard this quote. It's amazing. In 1994, war on drugs, Nixon advisor quote. You're gonna love this. So in 1994, and this is a real quote. You can look this up. It was in the Adam Ruins Everything about this.
Oh yeah.
And basically the context is that this guy met or it's like EHR. It's like Eric Lickman or Ellerkerman. It was one of Nixon's like top advisors. That's his name. That guy.
Yeah, or like whatever the fuck.
It's one of Nixon's top advisors, and he's basically like he was like berate. You know, he was kind of like throwing a lot of questions at him, trying to stress him out because he met him just in public. You know, like working at a thing or something. And so he was like, "Hey, what was this about? What was this about?" And he finally just snapped and said this. You want to know what this was really all about? Oh, he's right in the middle. Yeah, okay. We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against the war or black, but by getting the public to associate the hippies with marijuana and blacks with heroin, and then criminalizing both heavily, we could disrupt those communities, we could arrest their leaders, raid their homes, break up their meetings, and vilify them night after night on the evening news. Did we know we were lying about the drugs? Of course we did. That is a real quote from one of Nixon's top advisors. That is why marijuana is still legal. Yeah, and it is luckily, slowly, finally, we're making progress on that. But yeah,
the sad part is it just became legal in Canada, but it's run by the same people that make it increasingly hard and increasingly more shady and more pricey. Because one of my friends lives in Canada, and she's like, "Yeah, it's great. Marijuana's legal here now, but it's run by the same people that run the liquor, so it's taxed to hell." And to the point where it's just still cheaper to buy it illegally.
Yeah, if they're ever going to want to... Well, it's okay in America. Like, the state... Is it okay in America, the states that have that legal?
Yeah, the states that have it legalized is basically the same price as a prescription, depending on where you are, of course. But...
Can you just, like, buy it at a gas station now in those states that are where it's legal?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can't just go in, I'll take the 20 on pump one and a bag of... Blueberry Yum Yum. I'm just going to go really, really generic.
Why not?
You can't do that because you have to have a specific license to...
Oh, okay. Well, but it's legalized for recreational use now, though, in California. Remember, that was voted for.
Yeah, there, you have to go still to a dispensary.
It was hilarious because Trump got elected.
Yeah.
And the Young Turks... Oh, yes. But, yeah, so that was the big conversation on just how the drug war basically fucked up everything.
But yeah, you can't just go to the gas station and just request that. You have to still go to a dispensary. Oh my fucking god. I gotta recover from that.
I'm glad you found that funny, man. Here, I'll take some more too. You can like fill it halfway up on that for mine.
Oh my god.
Here. I got it. That's good, thanks.
Like,
All right.
Like, dear Lord, yeah.
Good shit.
When my friend actually went and got his card in California, he's like, yeah, the funny thing is, I'm still technically a medical patient, but I just don't have to go to a medical dispensary. I can go to wherever and just get it now.
Where is wherever though? Like that's why I said gas station. Like how do you get it for?
Yeah.
Where do people that want it for recreational use go?
The way he described it, I don't know how accurate this is because where I'm at, still in Michigan, it's still medical.
Mm-hmm.
So we only have like medical dispensaries. I'm sure if somebody is viewing this is in California can describe how this is better in the comments. But there's medical and then there's recreational licenses for dispensaries. So the medical has really high grade, more THC pure shit that's for your cancer, your ADHD, whatever you get it for. Because you can literally get it for anything, it seems like. Which is why I say just fucking legalize it, period. Because it really doesn't.
It's just like Adam Ruins Everything said. Like the only thing is wait until you're a certain age, because if your brain's developing, it can fuck you up. But then once you're an adult, and it's not gonna do anything to you.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't start using it when I started using it when I was a kid.
Like if you're like 20, you should be fine.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
See, my first experience...
I assume it would be the same thing as, like, smoking cigarettes. Like, you'd wait until, like, 18 or something.
Yeah. I have no problem putting this out there, because I'm an open book regardless. So, when my mom was diagnosed, my friends and I were hanging out. He's like, I see you're really depressed, man. This will help you out. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. What is this? Is this a cigarette? Because he had rolled in, like, a cigarette pit.
Oh. Were you already smoking cigarettes at that time?
Yeah, I was already smoking cigarettes at the time. I was, like, 12, 13.
Jeez. Hubbardston, huh?
Yeah, Hubbardston. Great town. You should visit it. Go to our one famous thing and then stay the fuck away from all the meth and shit.
Hey.
But, yeah, I grew up around it because both my parents smoke, so I psychologically at the time would just steal cigarette butts like, oh, this is normal. This is what humans do, I guess. Now looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, I fucked my lungs up.
Well, that can be healed though. I mean, like
yeah. The longer you stay off of it, the more.
You ever seen those charts of like after a month this is better, after like a couple of years, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I haven't smoked a cigarette since I left ITT.
Nice, dude.
So, because it was
might as well stick with marijuana. I mean, it doesn't hurt you.
It doesn't hurt you. I mean, I got my bottle of CBD oil just sitting here. Like, literally in the open. Mm-hmm. It looks nothing different than a vape bottle. But yeah, that's my first experience with it. And then, as I started to progress with this friendship with this kid, I'm going to say, he was slightly older than me, and I kept going through this friendship, like, I wonder what's in that cigarette, because it makes me forget everything that's wrong with life. Like, and then he told me, yeah, it's marijuana. I'm like, oh, isn't that illegal? He's like, it really shouldn't be. And then slowly as I grew up and went to high school, I looked into it. My first actual paper in high school was on the legalization of medical marijuana. I'm like, yeah, there's really nothing wrong with it. And then slowly I became more of an advocate for it.
Oh, side tangent. Did you notice that at the entrance to the con, there was that legalized marijuana thing off, where they literally, but they were literally smoking marijuana there. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Not when I walked in, I didn't. But like when I walked out, it smelled like marijuana. Right?
Oh yeah, I'm like, somebody's smoking some good shit out here.
The only reason it's funny is because there were cops like 10 feet off to the side directing traffic.
Yeah.
It just shows how little of a shit they give.
Oh yeah.
It's that close to being legal. The cops were like, my assumption
is
that
it's decriminalized inside of Grand Rapids.
Well, I'm assuming that they could slap you with some stupid fine. I assume.
Oh yeah, you could get like a $75 fine for like smoking it too close to a public event. Like, oh, cool. How much is that, officer?
They just did not give a shit at all.
Like,
yeah.
I went to Voss Hall before the con, and I was with a couple of friends, and they're like, they just lit up a joint. I'm like, are you on a medical card? I don't think you are. He's like, it's decriminalized here. I'm like, what?
Huh.
I'm like, okay, cool. Fuck it.
Nice. All right, cool. Let's move on to the game.
Yeah. There's some fun facts from us.
Yay. Good talk.
Anyway, that was all to make fun of that poster.
Yep, exactly. We have good chemistry.
Yeah. Whiteboard.
The last door, of course.
Yeah.
Definitely Drew's room.
Of course, it's the last door. Ugh. That is a weirdly well drawn bull.
Yeah. Okay. Yo, fuck it.
You're just opening without knocking.
Fuck yeah. Kid's probably dead in here.
Whoa, that'd be a fucking twist. Or jerking it, or both.
Oh,
Dead after jerking it.
Dead hanging from the ceiling with his hand in his dick.
Mm-hmm. It's like remember that show Weird Ways to Die or whatever?
Yeah, 1,000 Ways to Die.
Remember the woman that like used a vibrator but like shorted out and like electrocuted her right to the heart or something?
That fucker's dead.
Oh, he dead.
Mikey's figures. Playing that game yesterday was actually fun.
Aw, you're an inner nerd. You're a closet nerd.
Looks like Mikey's been staying here with Drew.
What does that like vanilla smell I keep occasionally smelling?
Oh, that's the air freshener in my bathroom.
Oh, okay. Sad face.
Is the money in there?
So his dad's homeless.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's homeless because of the Nathan's dad.
Ah, yes. Well.
Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Always gotta try 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
One of these games, eventually it'll be that.
Damn it.
Date.
Wrong numbers.
Damn it.
Fuck it. I'm going to look for some codes.
First key, don't write down the code, just remember it in your head.
College scholarship? No wonder you're so
Athletic scholarship.
Ah,
Fucking those things, yeah. You know, I'm always slightly triggered about the whole athleticism thing because my high school, and I'm sure it's every fucking high school, is so obsessed with the athletic shit. Mm-hmm. They're like, something I noticed, right? At my high school, we had all these, like, display cases, you know? All these display cases, right? Like, 99% of them were for sports shit. Like, one of them was for, like, art class shit. I was like, this is bullshit. There's so many cool things you could put up, and you're sucking the dick of everyone that's, like, amazing at sports.
Oh, yeah.
Our culture's obsessed with it.
Look at that.
Plus, all that horrible shit coming out lately about football with, like, the concussions and shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a fucked up sport if you think about it.
It really is.
How important 516 is to Drew.
Ugh. 516, is that part of the code, maybe?
Drew?
Yeah, I bet it is.
Scholarship?
Let's go this way, and then down this way.
Damn it. Wrong numbers.
1992.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Might actually need some help with this one.
Hey, Frank, there's a code. Oh, hey, D&D girl.
12.
1227. Try that.
1227.
For some reason, I feel like that'd be too easy, so I'm gonna assume that's not it.
Yes.
Never mind.
This is kind of fun.
I suppose there's a point where you just don't care about consequences anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Did little Drew beat you up too? Jackpot. I'm kind of good at this.
Dude, what are the topics for
the podcast?
Yeah.
They're in the.
I just want to make sure we had topics. You don't got to tell me now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got the money. Time to bust out of here.
And bust a nut. What are you doing?
I'm actually popping back up here. Here's
Right here.
topics. There you go.
Oh, I think. Oh, awkward.
Chloe?
I'm not fucking him, I promise.
I was
Oh, it's his brother?
but
Oh, it's the class. Dude, it's like a Thurman situation. You got the nerdy one and like the athletic, the other rest of the family.
Wasn't enough? You want to go another round?
What? What happened yesterday? Remind me.
Arguing with this asshole.
Mikey, here's your stuff. Let's move.
What the fuck is happening?
What the fuck?
I'm good, sir.
Oh shit!
Who's that?
Shit.
I don't remember things. Who was that?
That's it's the asshole from the concert.
Who is that?
No one.
Oh yeah.
In here and don't say anything, little brother.
Oh, bitch is about to die.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
you know what's going on?
Yeah.
Dang. You shouldn't have come. School's not
Oh,
I sense
fuck.
death.
Where is the place to collect my fucking money? Shit. I told you. I don't have it.
Oof,
Shelves are down, man. Nobody wants to get high right now. But look. It's free season. We just started 2 days. Those are gonna kill us. I'll be able to sell all the oxy you got. Drew, you owe me a grand. Where is
Things we selling drugs for.
right now. I heard about your dad's job. Yeah. Bet a grand mean a lot to me right now. Where's my money?
Oh, he's.
I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't just make money and stay out there.
Cut off.
You don't have to hit me, man.
Someone call the cops, please.
Where is it?
And the security guard just quit.
You're just going to lie there? I thought football players were supposed to be tough.
Yeah, what would you do? Oof.
Fuck.
Wait, what money? Did you get money? Oh, you actually took money from the thing.
He said, "Don't open the door."
Yeah, alright.
Let me go. No. Your brother said to stay.
That is true. He said it.
It'll be okay, Mikey. It'll be okay.
Forgot that you got money off the shit. I thought he gave it to his dad.
You were one tough kid. Fuck you. Yeah? What about this? Good luck running on that knee now.
Oh no!
Well,
That was a scholarship.
get my money. Or maybe it'll be your little brother. See you soon.
Don't get in this kind of business.
Drew! It's okay. I'm okay. Little brother.
Fuck.
Thank you, Chloe.
Well, for keeping him. Now, here's the question. Wait, so he also owes... Okay.
I'm giving it to Frank.
Right.
You kept my brother safe. Drew? You need to...
So this guy owes a lot of people. He owes Frank. He owes this guy.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone about
The fuck are you gonna tell the hospital then? Dude, I tripped.
No.
Is she wearing like a... What kind of... Is she, I keep seeing the side there. Is she wearing like a sports bra? Like, what kind of bra is that?
I think it's like a sports bra.
About Damon?
It's cute.
I don't know. One day at a time.
I hear you.
Well.
That
Interesting.
she owes. She's obviously going to give it to Frank, but is Frank giving it to Damon and then covering the 100 that he's giving her? What the fuck is going on?
I assume he just owes multiple people. And He's just so far deep in this shit.
Yeah, it's like, my fucking lord.
Yade.
This is why you don't do drugs, kids.
Or at least don't sell them.
Or sell them, or anything. Just don't go around hard drugs.
Just stick with marijuana. If you need something, do with that.
Yeah.